Hello, I am William McGregory, and this is my Disposition to Teach video assignment for SEC 202 Psychology for Secondary Educators. And in this video, I'll be going over 4 questions that relate to my teaching career and my professional goals as an educator. The first question is, what traits should an educator have and how should they behave? And in what ways can I uphold this in my classroom? And the Code of Ethics claimed that a teacher should commit to the students as well as the profession. This means taking that extra step every single time there's an opportunity to. And ways I can do this is by slowing down when the students aren't really understanding or they need that time to process. I can slow down the lesson plan and really accommodate to their needs. Another way is by staying involved with other teachers, communicating what methods best work for them for specific students and ways that previous teachers have had in their class have dealt with behavioral issues and such. The second question is, how might a teacher's disposition positively or negatively affect the student, and how can I create a positive moral development in my classroom? I feel a teacher's disposition matters because for many students, a teacher is a role model, one who affects how they learn and react to new concepts and ideas. And if they feel they are not happy to be there, or they feel the teacher isn't putting in the effort, they may have a harder time grasping the concepts or might not even put in the effort to learn the concepts. And I feel if the teacher is excited to be there, more often than not, the students will reflect that and also be as excited to be there. It also helps students stay engaged in the class. If they have a positive relationship with their teacher, they may be more willing to raise their hand, answer questions, and get involved in the class discussions, rather than if the student has a negative experience with the teacher, they may just want to stay away from them and avoid talking to them. And a way I can create healthy moral development in my classroom is by demonstrating these traits and hoping the students can model themselves off me and by leading by example. Third question is, how will I ensure I'm presenting in multiple perspectives in my content area, and how will I allow learners to critically analyze? And I can ensure I'm presenting in multiple perspectives by opening my lesson plans up to discussion, promoting the students to share their perspectives on the topic we're discussing, and maybe even implementing some of their opinions into the discussion. Another way is through projects and assignments. During my observation hours, I saw a project called the Manu Project, which is where the students were supposed to write through the eyes of an alien visiting Earth and explain things in a way that we would not explain them, as if it was like a foreign culture, which I thought was a great idea because it allowed the students to kind of see other people coming to our countries, how they may react and how they may view things. It kind of gives a fresh perspective on that otherwise they may not have an opportunity to see. The fourth question is, how will I stay current and set professional goals and participate in local and global learning networks? And I can stay current and set professional goals by communicating with my staff members and discussing tactics we've learned over the years on how to best educate a student who we may be struggling with. I can set goals by trying to get my master's and trying to get more special education development through online classes and other programs. One I saw while I was researching this was the IEA Aspiring Educators Program, which are meant for people who are in educational degrees to better accommodate for when they go into classrooms and give them a heads up and sort of a overall brief summary of what to expect the first few years, which was really nice. And I can also, by pursuing class average goals, such as getting a certain percentage on a test and having the class average be that certain percentage, that can prove that I, as an educator, am making a difference and actually educating these students.